Hello everyone. Sit down or stand up, but make sure you enjoy heavenly album covers. Right now we're going to look at four albums that came out of a place called Organ Grinder Pizza up there in Portland, Oregon. Organ Grinder Pizza was initially opened in 1973, but due to rampant drug use in the area, and also because of a Chuck E. Cheese that opened down the street and stole their business, Organ Grinder Pizza went out of business in 1996. Organ Grinder Pizza was known as being one of the very largest pizza parlors in the known universe. Also inside the Organ Grinder premises was a humongous pipe organ that was enjoyed by everyone. There were several organists who played the organ for Organ Grinder Pizza, and we'll look at them on the flip side of at least one of these albums that you are going to look at. So let's look a little bit closer at this album. I think it's the first Organ Grinder album that was released, and you can see down here in the corner there's the Organ Grinder gift shop. They have some t-shirts there. There are some customers eating pizza, and there's the very corner of the Organ Grinder building. On the sign there's a depiction of a monkey, which is this monkey here, who used to jump up and run around and get money from people whenever the organ player played. So this is one of the albums that we're looking at today. Let's look at the back cover. We can see most of the organists that played at the Organ Grinder Pizza Parlor. There's Paul Corino, David Lee, Don Simmons, and Jonas Nordwall, who seems to have been the primary organist at Organ Grinder Pizza. And these four albums feature various pop hits done organ style, and also some classical tunes. Let's look at another album that came out of Organ Grinder Pizza in Portland. This cover is fantastic. It's just chaotic and wonderful. You can see here another exterior sign with the monkey there on the left hand part of the sign. And you can see the wonderful large pipes of the organ. Here's a artistic drawing of the exterior of Organ Grinder Pizza. And right there in the middle is where the organists were playing for the customers. I like this woman down here. She's a little bit blurry, but she's right in the middle there with the nice hair and the white top. So let's go to album number 3 here. There were even more albums sold by Organ Grinder Pizza. They did quite a few albums. Probably made a lot of money off them. And this cover showcases two of the... Actually, it's not two, it's the same organ, I believe. And this organ was one of the biggest organs in the entire world. And Organ Grinder Pizza was one of the biggest pizza parlors in the world. This album is credited to Jonas Nordwall, and it's called Omnificent. It sold for $7.95 back in the day. And finally, we're going to look at the last Organ Grinder album today. This one came with an original sales tag on it. And here we have the basic motif again. It's this diagonal compositional trick. And there's a little promo sticker. And the original price again was $6.95 on this album. There's someone down here. There's a very small organist playing the very small organ down here, and some figurines and some pipes. So these are the 4 albums that I found from the Organ Grinder Pizza organization. These albums were probably released between 73 and 1975, and they're very colorful. They're very jam-packed with action and people and objects. And so this is Organ Grinder Pizza and their albums, some of their albums. Aren't they wonderful? I think they are. Organs are nice to have.